Hi, this is Craig, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the new Composite question function on OpenEd to build an assessment, to share it with your students and then to analyse the results. So from the home page we want to click on Assessments and then on Create Assessment to create a new assessment. So we're going to fill in the details here. So after we've filled in the relevant information, we're now going to click Create Assessment. And the first question that we're going to create is going to be a multiple response question. So we're going to provide the question for this. And again, we're going to fill in the relevant data here. So now that we've filled in all our question data and our answer options, we're going to indicate the correct answers by clicking the boxes and put relevant rationales if we wish that the students will see when they select an incorrect answer. Now that we've done that, we can then assign resources to the question that will help to consolidate any misconceptions your students may have or to help them to learn the concepts. So we can see that by clicking on the Recommended Resources tab, we've got some resources here that we can attach. As you can see, there's a great selection, and then we fill in this metadata at the bottom and then we add our question. So when we have added our question, we're brought back to this page here, and we now want to add another question, and we're going to add a composite question this time. A composite question allows us to put in one main resource and then ask questions following on from that. So it'll be similar to like a part A and a part B in a textbook type situation. So now that we have entered in our main equation and data that we're going to use here, we can now add a sub-question. And the first sub-question, we're going to make a single selected response. So again, we're just going to put in our text for the question in this box. So here you can see we've got our main question text and our first single selected response question. And now we're going to add another sub-question which will follow on from this. So this time we're going to make this question a free response item. And again, we're going to put the relevant data for the question in here. Now we have added in all our data for the free response item and our metadata at the bottom. So we're now going to go back and assign a resource to go with this question. So this time I'm not going to use the recommended resources. I'm going to use the Find Resources tab, and it's automatically assigned to the standard that we're looking at. So I'm going to choose 2 resources to attach this time, and then add the question. So the next question I'm going to add is not going to be one that I'm going to create myself. I'm going to look in the database of questions that we've got on OpenEd, and again you'll see that it's already assigned to the standard that we're looking at. So I can see a question that's assigned to this standard. You can preview it if you wish. I've already done that and it looks perfect, so I'm going to assign it to the assessment. This is ready to go with 3 questions, a nice short quiz, so I'm going to publish the item, and then we're going to show you how to create a course so that you can share it with your students. By using the Courses tab at the top of the OpenEd menu and then the Create Course button, I've created this new course, Solving Systems of Equations. And now I need to create a topic so that I can assign this assessment to students. So I click this tab here, Provide Individual Topics. And I'm brought through to this menu here where I can add the topics, assign standards and so on. So I'm going to add this topic now, and I'm going to search for my resources to see if I can find the assessment that I've just created. So in the My Resources tab, you'll now be able to scroll down and find the assessment you want to add, and then use this button to assign it to the topic. You can see you've now assigned that resource to the topic. So if you go back to your course, and you'll be taken to this menu here where you'll see the topic you've just created, and if you click on the Classes tab, I've already created a class Math Class 10A, and this is the code here that you can share with students so that they can then take the assessment. So now that we've created our assessment and shared it with our students, we want to see how they've done. So we want to click on the Reports tab at the top here and choose the class that we were looking at. We can see now the report that we've received for learners that have taken this assessment. I've just tested it for you today to let you see what the data looks like. It's colour coded for ease of reading, and you can see that Emma learner has achieved partial mastery with 75%, but Craig's student is still to achieve mastery in this particular concept with his score of 50%. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and you've learned how to create questions and assessments using the new composite items, and you can share those with students and then use the reports function to see how your students have got on with their assessment. Thank you.